inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go, and on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's in the dirt. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the third baseman.
So up next, Isaac Paredes. Lined into right. Brings it in.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. Siggy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Altuve runs. Swing and a miss. Tag. Safe. Jansen too late with the throw. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
A little bit high, maybe, and the count even 1-1.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed, so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one called a strike. Now 3-2. Tipped into the mid, strike 3. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. back here at Tropicana Field. On the hill here today, Framber Valdez.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
The first baseman, Yandy
Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Lau at the plate.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Pena tossed to second. On to first, double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Now it's going to be Junior Caminero. Ball one on a pitch inside. Two out, space is empty. Off the mark there. Now 2-0. And another ball.
3 ball, no strike.
And a 4-pitch walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And the batter now, Josh Lowe. Paredes makes the play, and that'll do it. One left for Tampa. We played an inning, no score. Back now in Tampa Bay, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. On the ground to third. Over to Diaz. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. That to right. Low. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 20, Chaz
McCormick digs in now. And a foul ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. And misses inside. That one way inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Low makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Jansen.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. That one way inside.
That's a ball.
Two one now. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. Counts full, 3-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Lifted in the air, out to left. McCormick makes the play, and there's one down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Christopher.
And the batter down, Christopher Morel. Nice curveball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Swing and a ground ball. Altuve handles it. Fires to first in time.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order, go the Rays. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. McClanahan back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Yep, that ball went out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jake Myers at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Caminero makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Walked to open the ball game. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. Lined into left center, base hit. And that extends the inning. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Altuve off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So the Astros lead 1, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third, have the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, sometimes as left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
That misses, and the count 1 and 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Johnny DeLuca in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Tap foul at the plate. There's a 1-1. And strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. Pena whips it to first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Diaz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And he deals. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Up the middle. Altuve. Over to first. Rays retired in order. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Yordan Alvarez.
Tampa Bay. Let's go Rays.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Christian Walker. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. That one way outside, and that's ball 2. 4th inning underway, no score. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 3. High fly ball, right field. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Yainer Diaz.
So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. Grounded out his first time. Diaz, in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Out to short. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And we're still knotted at 0. Back now in Tampa Bay. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Wow.
First pitch misses.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Right through there for a strike. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there, and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
1 down, base is empty. Up the middle. Sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, right fielder,
Josh Lowe, next to hit for the Rays. He popped out his first time. Outside low, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. You really can't pin it on one player because we've seen soft contact up and down this lineup. It's time to make some adjustments because this approach is just off.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly. The cause for these struggles is a little different for each guy. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
McCormick stands in now and watches strike 1. And a strike in there. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Dubon in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
2 outs.
Hey!
Slice down the right side. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. And we're back. Now it's Jansen to hit.
The catcher, Danny Jansen.
And a curve misses outside. 1-0.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next one misses. 3-1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one.
batting,
Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now the DH, Christopher Morel. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late swing fouled off. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing, a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Hits the fence. Around third. The relay to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Caballero will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. Inside, just missed. Morel leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at second. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 3-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And now Richie Palacios. First pitch, and he just misses.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is down low. And now 2-0. The Astros have some action in their pen. Caleb Ort, the young right-hander, up and throwing. King, the lefty, warming up as well. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch misses way outside. This one lifted in the air, left field. Long run, nice grab. One down.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field,
Now
getting to play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Inside. And that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
So the batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now, 1 for 2. Runner on the go. On the ground, Pena whips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now it's Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
0 for 2
Second
in this one.
Brandon Lau.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. And it's out of here. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
With such an emphasis on launch angle, a low curveball plays right into the hands of those guys at the plate. Really good job of going down there and letting that swing work to get it back up into the air.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound. Forrest Whitley. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Whitley.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. That one called a strike. It's 0-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Myers sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
McClanahan back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. A walk, and he's also singled. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. That one outside, and that is ball 1.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
That's a little high. 2-0. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, number 44. Designated
dominant
hitter,
performance
Yordan
for him today, Boone.
Alvarez.
Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Throws to first in time, and they get the out on Alvarez. And that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Rays 5 and the Astros nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Josh Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one ripped, but foul.
Two balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. Now 3-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard throws it away. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Oh, that's just an unacceptable error right there. Just kind of lackadaisical in getting it back into the infield, and there's really no excuse for that. Turned a simple single into a runner in scoring position now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Danny Jansen. First pitch just misses. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Line drive. Altuve slings to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Christopher.
And next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel. And first offering is fouled off. One away with a runner at third. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a ground ball to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Two outs, base is empty. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Well struck left field. That's bad. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Base is empty with 2 away. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
That's in there. And now 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros nothing. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down, and some other ones started to rise up a little bit. And the great state of Texas, the Astros and the Rangers became a really good rivalry.
Yeah, no doubt. Check swing, and he went. And the count now even up. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 7-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Shane McClanahan out of the game, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for the
Drew
Rays,
Rasmussen comes on now.
number
Compared to
57.
some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. He's grounded out a couple of times. This one in the air center field. DeLuca has this one sized up, and there's one down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Rasmussen, 6'1" righty, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And now Chas McCormick, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. Pena at first, 1 gone. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's Mauricio Dubon, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses, and now 3-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's the automatic. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Low makes the grab. And that is that. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's 7-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. That one hit the knees for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 2.
And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 3. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. The Rays up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Up the middle. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman, Brandon. Wow.
Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Stay hot up
there. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 1. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the 8th, and here is Jake Myers. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. Out to center. DeLuca pulls that one down. 2 down.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman.
Now here is Isaac Paredes. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. DeLuca on his way over, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball, that's down.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one missed. Now 3-0. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Check swing, and he went. And now 3-2. Right through there, got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Low, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bases empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
1 strike.
Good eye right there. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Jansen in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick sizes this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Manuel Rodriguez on the pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Alvarez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 70 warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Number 48, the power lefty, up as well. The 1-0. Strike 1.
1-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Low. Balls it in, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman,
Christian Walker up next for the Astros.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one misses in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, but he went too far. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 7-2.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
So digging in, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Loud pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Astros down to their last out. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Ball 1, no strikes. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And it is 2-1. Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.
Gadget flow.